Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to today's video. So I am super excited because I'm doing a dupes video. I love doing dupes videos, and I actually tweeted maybe it was like a month ago on my Twitter that I was patiently waiting for Shop Hush to release a dupe of Soft Glam because I knew they would, and they came through. My wish was granted, and they came out with the Arabesque palette, and this is a Soft Glam dupe. When I saw they were launching this on Instagram, I was so excited and I was talking about it a ton. So Shop Hush was so kind to send one over to me, and I also have one for you guys. There's a giveaway in this video. I love Shop Hush. The people there are so nice, and they were able to send this to me to test out for you guys. So I was like, I gotta get this video up. I want to show you guys how this palette is and my thoughts on it. So if you guys want to keep watching and hear my thoughts on this palette, I'm doing swatches, I'm doing a tutorial on this look. We're doing it all today, and I can't wait for you guys to see. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. Don't forget, it's going to be linked down below, and let's just get on into it. I'm doing a review today on the Arabesque palette. So I don't have Soft Glam to compare, so I can't do like a comparison video because I don't own Soft Glam. I didn't get it. I talked myself out of buying it because I didn't really have the budget for it. So I was just waiting for the Shop Hush one to be released. That's why I was so excited when it came out. And I know a lot of you guys too are on a budget. That's one of the reasons why I love Shop Hush and Bad Habit palettes, is because if you can't afford to spend $40 on an eyeshadow palette, then you can get this one. I know some people are upset that they raised the price on these, so usually their palettes are $10. This one is higher priced. It is $16, so $6 difference. I know it's kind of like annoying, especially when you're on a budget and you were really like hoping for the $10 price tag, but I still think it is affordable, and I do think it is worth it after using it and swatching it. This is what the outer box looks like. It's really nice. This is like kind of a raised embossed right here where it says Arabesque, and it has a really nice soft touch outer packaging. I think they did a really nice job. I always like the packaging on their palettes, and then this is what it looks like when you open it up. It has this cool, like, what would you even call this? I don't know, watercolor kind of vibe. It's really cool, pretty. And when you open it up, this is what the inside looks like. I was so pumped to like open it up and see what it looked like. So the whole theme of this palette is like ballet theme, and it's so cute. I love it. And the names are like Avant, On Point, Tutu, Ballet Slippers, Interlude, Melodrama, Nutcracker, Pirouette, Grand Plie, I can't even say that, leotards. I love the theme. I think it is adorable. A lot of these shadows is very, very comparable to what we've seen before from Bad Habit. As far as like the raise in price, I don't think the raise in price made like a raise in quality. Like, I always think their palettes are really good quality. Every time I've tried them, I've been impressed with the pigmentation. Sometimes when there's a raise in price, it could be, you know, something with the eyeshadow supplier, maybe the cost of goods went up. Like, there's always some reason for it. So maybe the packaging went up in price. I'm not sure. There could be so many variations to it. They usually don't just raise prices just to raise prices. There's usually like a meaning behind it. Mattes in here are great. I used them today. I used a bunch of colors today because I wanted to test them out. Shimmers, really good. Everything in here swatches really nicely. You guys will see I'm going to do finger swatches and I'm going to do brush swatches like I always do in my dupe videos. I do find though that they apply better when I use a bit of setting spray. Like, you just get that bit of extra vibrancy, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I did that today. They're fine on their own, but I did think they needed a little bit of like an extra kick. All the shades are very soft. They don't like feel identical to an Anastasia eyeshadow. They have kind of more of a different feel to them. It's hard to describe. Like, when you get these palettes, you'll probably know what I'm talking about, but they have like a very kind of smooth layer to them. That's like the best way I can describe it. There is a lot of kick up when you put your brush in, especially the mattes. Like satin, you guys will see when I use it, there's a lot of product kick up. Overall, I really love this palette. I'm so happy that they came out with a dupe for Soft Glam, and I was very impressed with it today when I was using it. Anastasia Soft Glam is $42. This one is $16, so that's still a really, really big cost savings. I'm gonna get into the swatches now because I'm sure you guys all want to see that and you were looking forward to it. So I'm gonna do a finger swatch, and then right next to it I'm gonna do a brush swatch so you can get an idea of how both are. I don't use primer on my arm, it's just my bare arm. And also, just so you guys know, I did put on self tanner last night, so my swatching arm is a little bit more deeper tone than I usually am. I just wanted a tan. I felt like my legs were so pasty. Anyways, let's get on into these swatches. those are the swatches. I hope you liked them. Let me know what you thought. And I'm gonna now get into this look that I created, and I really just feel soft and glamorous. The best way I can describe it. I really love the way that it came out. I thought the shadows do a great job. You guys will see. I'm gonna kind of talk through the tutorial as I go. So if you want to see how I got this look using the Bad Habit Arabesque palette, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start out priming my eyes. I'm using Urban Decay just like the original. I have this sample. I don't know why I'm using the sample. I have the full size, but I just decided to open this up and try it out. I have Sin, like the sparkly one, is on the other side. Actually makes a really pretty eyeshadow if you just wear it by itself. Okay, so let's open up the palette. I am so excited. So here we are. I'm gonna go in, mine's all swatch because I film my swatches before I film the tutorial because I want to get a sense for how they swatch, so it kind of just works out better. I'm going to take Avant, which is this cream shade right here. It swatched beautifully, so I'm hoping it goes on the eyes just as good. It's just a creamy cream shade. These shadows are a little bit powdery, just want you guys to know. But look how freaking pigmented this cream shade is. Like, holy moly, that is nice. I think I might like that even better than Wet n Wild Creme Brulee because it's just so creamy. Same for the other eye, and I'll show you guys if hopefully it'll show up. You can kind of see like the powderiness right there. I honestly just think it's because they're so soft. Similarly to Anastasia shadows, her shadows are super soft. My brow looks so jacked up right now. I have to fix it. All right, I fixed my brow. I am so happy with the way that this cream shade applied to my lids. It literally went on like butter. It's so soft and pigmentation is spot on. I'm loving it so far, and I don't know what look I'm gonna create today. I'm kind of winging it right now, to be quite honest. I'm just gonna go ahead and tape off my eyes with some washi tape just to like get a bit more defined look. I think I'm gonna go in with satin right here, and I'm gonna take a fluffy crease brush and I'm gonna go back and forth in my crease. And there's a lot of powder kick up in there. I believe this is the dupe for Orange Soda in the Soft Glam palette. And I'm just taking this all the way into my crease. Powder is like getting on the other shadows right now. I don't know what I want to do today, but like I said, I'm just winging it. I actually really like using these types of shade in my crease. Shade up here, this matte brown shade, Ballet Slippers. And I'm going to use a little bit of a smaller, tighter crease brush and use that to go in my crease. And just like building up the colors. Also, I just want to try out a bunch of different shadows in here and see how they are. So I'm literally just making up as I go just so I could test out a bunch of the shades. Shade is decent. It's not as pigmented as I was expecting it to be. Take Relieve, this one right here. I'm going to put that in the outer V. Just going to pop that right on the outer V and build it up. It's really nice and pigmented. First I was like, oh no, because I didn't see anything, but I did have to pack a little bit more on my brush, and now it's showing up better. I'm been dramatic today with the outer corner because I feel like I'm going out further and further. And I love using these types of brushes for the outer corner. This is like the only type I'll use. It's like a MAC 217 type brush. A little bit of the shade Nutcracker right here, and I want to put that next to, oh gosh, that is crazy. Wow, this is like a metallic. I just want to put that in the middle. When you press your brush into this, it like makes a mold of your brush. It's very soft. that like in the middle here. I feel like maybe it could use a little bit of help, so I do want to spray my brush and see what it looks like. I usually always wet my brush with these metallic shades from Shop Hush. Even in the after palettes, I just feel like everything shows up a little bit better. See that color so much better after I wet the brush. For this third, like this inner third, I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a flat brush. I take this shade right here, On Point, so cute, and I'm gonna dip my brush in. Let's see how it applies first without any setting spray, and then we'll see if I need it. I'm just blending it into that pink shade really lightly, just so they look seamless. And you can also put this on the inner corner because that's what I'm doing, just to brighten everything up. That is super pretty on its own. I do want to just wet my brush a little again because I want to see how this eye looks with the Fix Plus, but it did show up really well on its own. Okay, look how awesome that looks with the Fix Plus. I feel like these shimmers were like meant to be used wet. Look at that. You could see the difference between the two. A little bit more of orange back into the crease, so I'm going to go back into Satin. Touch up a little. A little bit more of this shade right here, Relieve, back into the outer V. I'm going to take off the tape, and you can see I have this like super sharp line from the tape. A little bit of fallout down here. I'm gonna go in with my brush that had the cream shade and just kind of like buff around so it doesn't look as harsh. I add some liner. I'm using my favorite NYX Epic Ink liner, and I'm just gonna follow that sharp line that we created using the tape. It just makes it so much easier to create a wing. Okay guys, liner is on. I went a little crazy with my wing today and I had to clean it up. It took me like 10 minutes. I finally fixed it. Now I'm gonna go put on mascara and I'm gonna add some falsies and then I will come back. Okay, lashes are on. These are very dramatic lashes. They're a little bit more dramatic than I'm used to, but I forgot to do my lower lash line, so I'm just taking ballet slippers, that shade right there, and I'm putting that right underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to take Relieve and kind of like layer that over on the outer corner. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. It took me a while to like finish up the rest of my face. I don't know why it took me so long, but I am so happy with the way everything came out once it was done, like with the lashes, mascara, everything. Final face, I love the way that my eyes look. I'm super impressed with the Arabesque palette. I honestly really enjoyed using this today. I think the shades in here are gorgeous. They were very easy to work with. Nothing in here really disappointed me. I would say they were all really good. They are true to the Bad Habit formula and I think they performed really well. I didn't have any trouble really blending or anything like that. Even though I don't own Soft Glam and I didn't like compare the two, I can tell you guys how this performs and I think it performed really well. Definitely think it is worth the $16 if you guys are interested in checking it out. I totally would, especially if you're like a wedding makeup artist and you want to add these shades into your collection. Yet the shades are neutral, but this is kind of like a grab and go palette. Like this is something I would use on an everyday basis. I would take this out on an everyday basis. So I really think it is worth it, and I think it's something that's worth having in your collection. You could also mix this in with other palettes. There's some really great shades in here. I really like the shimmers, really like the mattes, and I love the way that this look came out today. Also, I am super excited because Bad Habit and Shop Hush sent me a second eyeshadow palette. So I have the Arabesque palette here for you guys to win. I'm doing a giveaway with this here on my YouTube channel. It's going to be the same way I do all my giveaways. You guys know the drill. The link is going to be down below. Make sure you use the generator to enter. You have to be subscribed to me on YouTube. That is the one like must-have rule. The other entries are bonus entries. So like following me on Instagram. Make sure you guys, by the way, are following me on Instagram no matter what, because I always post on there and I'm really active on stories. Those are bonus entries. So the more bonus entries you do, the better chance you have of winning the palette. And I think you guys are definitely going to want to have this palette in your collection. Make sure you guys enter. I am so excited for one of you guys to win. Comment down below if you are super excited about this palette. Let me know if you're going to pick it up. Let me know if you're excited for the giveaway. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around for this whole video. I love you guys. Don't forget to enter, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!